Hello guys, once again it's Matt, and today we have another video. Thank you all the members, all the patrons, make sure to subscribe. And yeah guys, let's get into it. So sorry if my voice sounds differently. I have moved from an apartment to another. Here is kind of echoey for now because there is basically nothing in the room that I am right now, only my PC and a floor mat basically. So I might get stuff on here to just absorb the sound, so sorry about that. And also I will be doing the special video very soon guys, so make sure to leave it in the comments what you want to see on the special video on the channel. So it is going to be the 10,000 kinda and 15,000 as well special, probably showing around a little bit of the apartment, or maybe something else, answering comments or something like that. I don't know yet. So leave it in the comments what you think about that. And yeah, let's get into it. So Zmin just announced that any basically F-4E that you might think that we are going to get is not coming. So not the F-4E itself, but the thing is, he just said that we don't plan to add later ordnance to the F-4E currently as AIM9Ls, AIM9Ms, AIM7Fs, Ms, laser guided bombs and stuff, because it would increase its BR. The flight performance and the radar is very limited, and basically it would mean that it would be like a kind of a late 70s or even 80s F-4E, and that would need a very much indeed a higher BR. It's probably going to have a lot of aircraft will have this problem. The F-5E, the F-4F, many aircraft will probably remain at its BR right now, because only adding certain missiles will require for the performance and because of the performance and stuff to have an increased BR, and that will make basically the aircraft kind of useless anyway, because it will suffer. It's like the EJ Kai. The EJ Kai already suffers from the platform that he's in, right? He can fire and basically fight anything, but you know how it is. Basically, aircraft that are flying against it are much more superior to it, and it is going to be just difficult anyway, right? Because of the flight performance of it. So therefore, E would be the same, but even worse, because it doesn't have an APG-66 radar. It doesn't have anything too fancy on that side, on sensors and stuff. So the AIM-7s would be a little bit useless still. And the AIM-9L, even though it helps, is not going to make it like completely different. And if they add it to a lower BR, it's going to stomp the same aircraft that it's facing right now. So for balancing purposes, they're not adding any type of these weapons for the F-4E. And as I said, consider this for many aircraft, many types of vehicles in general that we have in game, that if they get a certain ammunition, they will be increased in BR, and then they probably will not be able to actually match that. Certain vehicles obviously will get stuff. I think a very good example to compare it to it is the MLD, and compared to the F-4E even. The F-4E has all of those problems of receiving, for example, the AIM-9M, but the MLD, it is already, by its performance already, it's going to be a higher BR, and it's already going to be facing probably top tiers for a very long time, right? So giving the MLD an R73 in the far future is one thing, or in the future in general, it's one thing. But giving the F-4E a mid aircraft like that, receiving a very good missile like that, will make it so that it needs to be at least 11.3, maybe even 11.7 due to the missiles, and the performance will just not be good enough. So yeah, you can take that kind of situation and line of thinking for basically any aircraft in the game that are in the current 10.7 to like 10.3 depending on the aircraft, right? BR range. Also, as I said, obviously the EJ Kai. Why the EJ Kai is receiving these missiles and not the other F-4s? Well, obviously it's due to the Japan having less options. So he already says here that they previously explained it, that. So yeah, so just because something could carry something does not mean it will we will keep upgrading as it is. Just the results in its B are going up. Yeah, of course, we are always open to consideration. However, it's not a given just because X carried Y at some point. It's definitely going to be added, and it's down to the developers. So as you see right here, kind of, you know, problematic, right? The F-4E Kai, it is a very different machine from the others, because Japan basically doesn't have anything else to come right now. Obviously the F-15 should come fairly soon, and it can be like added without being too much of a OP machine. If you just add the AIM9Ls and the AIM7F, I mean, it will be basically an F-14, kind of the situation of BVR, but with a better radar in the sense of sensitivity and blind speeds, together with kind of a more maneuverability of the F-16 and the speed. So it will be a conjunction between those two aircraft. So it is not that OP, but obviously it's not like added right now. So even with that, I mean, DJ Kai is already added, so why not just add the missiles until we do receive the F-15? So it's a little bit of a different thing just because of the nation, right? And also a little thing regarding the F-4S. We don't entirely rule out the adding out the further Phantom family member to the game. There is nothing specific. We have to talk about it right now. I mean, it's too early to even mention anything like confirming or denying anything for the next patch. But yeah, the F-4S is kind of being denied for the soonish future, right? Probably not coming in this patch then. It's an aircraft that obviously I think that it should have been added together with DJ. I mean, in DJ. I don't understand. I mean, probably because of the numbers and stuff. But the S was the J a little bit better. So if they actually added the S, we would have basically had a better counter to the MLD for a very long time, just due to the fact that we would have the Ajude package, right? So it doesn't change completely. The aircraft is still an F4, still going to be sluggish compared to an MLD, but it would help back in the day before the F-14. Right now, we kind of doesn't need it. We don't need it, right? We have the F-14, we have the F-16 that can deal with those aircraft. So why add it, right? But probably it will be added at some point, maybe even as an event vehicle, which is kind of sad. The F-4 is considered to be the most maneuverable F-4 ever. Just the way that everything is, without the cannon on the nose and the Ajude package. So without the cannon, imagine that with AIM9Ls and stuff, it would be a fairly good aircraft in a dogfight. Of course, nothing compared to 4th gen, but still pretty alright. But yeah, guys, basically this is it. So take what you want from it, but we are not going to get any more F-4s for a while, I think, and neither upgrades to the existing F-4s for now. So yeah, kind of sad, but it makes sense. But anyway, just wanted to make this video. Sorry for the late videos. As I said, I just moved out, so it is from one apartment to another, so it's kind of crazy right now. Half the house is filled with boxes, so you know how it is. Just managed to mount my PC and get the internet work going right now. So yeah, guys, pretty interesting, right? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe. We're trying to hit 50,000 subscribers until the end of the year. Hope you enjoyed, and I see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.